worth the wait. Therefore be patient, brethren, until the coming of the Lord. See how the farmer waits for the precious fruit of the earth, waiting patiently for it until it receives the early and latter rain? You also be patient. Establish your hearts, for the coming of the Lord is at hand. James 5, verses 7 and 8. I am, by nature, a very impatient man. If my flight is at noon, I'm at the airport by 9 o'clock, pacing the floor, waiting for the gate agent to open the door and let me board. If I'm driving somewhere, I rarely, if ever, take long breaks along the way, preferring to push through to my destination as quickly as possible. I show up for meetings an hour early. So you can imagine how I feel about the second coming. I know it is real, and I know it will happen soon. So I want it to happen now. I've had quite enough of life on a fallen planet, and I've studied the promises of Scripture thoroughly enough to know that I am ready to move on. And in that respect, all Christians are, by nature, impatient. We all yearn for the moment when we see Jesus face to face. And we are reunited with him forever. It cannot come quickly enough. Yeah, but I need that. What's the thing he talked about? Being a changed person and shedding this body and getting a perfected character. Yeah, I need that first before I see Jesus face to face. But James, while recognizing that the return of Christ is at hand, suggests that we need to cultivate patience. The kind of patience a farmer exercises when waiting for his crops. The sanctuary services prophesied the entire plan of salvation over the course of the agricultural year, beginning with the spring festivals and the early rain, and ending with the fall festivals. There is intentionality in God's plan to save us. The ministry of Christ begins with the incarnation, the sacrifice at the cross, the resurrection, and the birth of the church. Then the long summer passes, after which we experience the final warnings, the judgment, and the moment when Jesus will tabernacle with us forever. God is working on a plan that covers every conceivable eventuality. Be patient, says James. The second coming is soon, and it will be well worth the wait.